night of college basketball tonight. Purdue at home. They got Northwestern Ball State on the road. They're at Miami. We're here at Butler tonight. Hinkle Fieldhouse, the place to be with the Dogs. They got to start putting some wins together. They host Creighton tonight. Now, a young man who's going to be playing for the Dogs next year, his name is Joey Brunk. Plays at Southport High School, and he's playing for really one of the most experienced high school coaching staffs in the country, if not alone, certainly the state of Indiana. In fact, when it comes to Southport, experience counts. If experience is truly the best teacher, then Southport's basketball team is doctorate material. Head coach Kyle Simpson, who has high school and college experience himself, has not one but two assistants with a vast background.
I could see these kids Googling your names or whatever, trying to figure out
what had some of that with the YouTube videos, and we're sitting in class, we don't have anything to do today.
Kyle Tabor is one of them.
First of all, I use him as a trivia question. I mean, he's the guy that played for 4 IU coaches. I mean, I don't know there's too many guys in school history, and I always joke with him about that.
Sure enough, Tabor played for Mike Davis, Kelvin Sampson, Dan Dockich, and Tom Crean. No one in the history of IU basketball can claim that.
3 of my coaches coached in the Final Four, so I think that's something that no one else probably has ever done before in a college setting. So hopefully I can learn, from all 3 and be able to help it with my coaching.
And while Tabor handles the Cardinals' big men, Chris Thomas handles the guards, just like he did at Pike High on his way to winning the 2001 Mr. Basketball Award while winning 2 state titles in 4 years.
It's funny, the day I hired him, we walked in the field house. He's like, the last time I was here, I dropped like 38. And I was like, yeah, I know, CT. There's been a lot of places in this state that you've dropped.
He had to remind you.
Oh, yeah.
And at Notre Dame, Thomas is still among the leaders in most scoring and assist categories before playing several years overseas. The players he now coaches at Southport were barely in kindergarten then.
Do they remember you as a player at Notre Dame and overseas and whatnot, or they see you as Coach Thomas here?
Definitely not. They call me CT. They don't even call me Coach.
Is that right?
But no, I mean, they could do their own research, but I mean, it's not. I don't need them to know that. I get out there and play with them every now and then, so they guard me harder than anybody else in the state.
To have a guy that's the Big East, if not the top assist guy,
right,
one of the top 2 all time, I mean, that's pretty special to have that guy like that.
What they're hoping for next is a special conclusion to the season. A team ranked #1 in November, hoping to end that way in March.
You look at the staff, and it's almost like a college staff with all the experience that's on this team.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Hopefully our guys, like that aspect.
Do they appreciate that?
Hopefully.
Just give them confidence. Every day is about building up to the tournament, and I think we have as good a chance as anybody.
Cards are 14-6. They've won 7 in a row. First place in Conference Indiana. They're at Terre Haute South coming up on Friday. Quite a staff they have at Southport. Anyway,